Hey guys, LEGO Brick Fan Productions here. We will be continuing our LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham walkthrough with Blue Hope, which is the level where we go to Odin, which is the Blue Lantern world. So yeah, Odin. Like I just said, it quite resembles Earth if you think about it. But first we gotta do this spaceship thing. So there's kind of two parts, and I don't know if this may have been the quickest level so far. I don't remember the last time, but 10:09, I think that's a record. But yeah, this one's very short. You don't do too much in this level. But yeah, and so you just have this big spaceship, and first you gotta shoot down a bunch of guys, as I'm gonna do here, and then for every wave, there's gonna be 3 waves. For every wave afterwards, you have to go shoot a missile at some tentacle on the ship. I don't really know. I don't know the terminology, but yeah, these guys are reach, so there's that. And it's kind of funny because their henchmen, like for every like lantern tribe, you know, when you go to the different worlds, there's always a henchman, and the reach just happens to be blue, so you would think it's a Blue Lantern henchman or something like that, but it's not. It's the bad guys. So yeah, I have 3 left, and they're right there, so it really shouldn't take it that long. And for whatever reason, it takes forever, like once you launch the missile, for this thing to actually explode. So you'll just see me flying around afterwards because it's doing something, and I'll usually fly by it, so you won't exactly see it. But here's the first one. All you've got to do is launch the missile, which would be pressing whatever, you know, button you need to do. So just launch that. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but I believe this is the first level where I'm using my Xbox remote that I recorded. So yes, you have to hit it twice, sorry. First weakens it, and the second time you gotta hit it again. So yeah, it's kind of a weird number. Usually you'd have to hit it 3 times, but I guess I didn't want to annoy us too much. Now, I recorded these at 60 frames per second. However, as of right now, it's not letting me export the video at 60 frames per second, and I can't figure out how to. It still should be 1080p, but it's most likely not going to be 60 frames per second, because I've already done a test with this where I had the footage, and I was like, okay, well maybe even though it says 29.97, it'll export at 60 because the video is 60, and I don't know, just a mistake or something. But no, it exported at 30 frames per second. So as of right now, it should be 30 frames per second. So I apologize for that. I'm working on it, and I think I just might need to upgrade to a newer version of the software, which I don't really need yet. I have already uploaded a 1080p 60 test, which is how it's labeled on YouTube, which is why I'm saying it like that. It just got 60 after it, so you wouldn't really know what it is unless you're, yeah, so that's what it means if you ever see that. And I believe I talked about that in one of the Brick Talks. I tend to, you know, branch off into many conversations on those, and I really want to get some more people on there. So if you guys are interested, I'm like, I know usually it's not like you guys can't join, it's just no one really does out of the older members that used to join. And it's doing something weird here. Okay, there we go. There's the 3rd wave. So now you've got metal things right here. 5 metal things. You're going to need to find torpedoes, and they're just wriggling around everywhere. And yeah, so there's 5 of those, and gosh, there's 2 right next to each other. And then you're just going to shoot 10 of these bug things, and you should be good. So yeah, that's a cool blasting. Some of these power-ups with the ships are really cool. I haven't really looked into them further. Okay, so there's 2. Well, there's 2 left now. And look, there's a missile right there. And then, oh, let's go kill Shabam. So, that is that. Neutralize the mothership. That's one way to put it. So, yeah. Once again, there's been a slightly large gap in between this one and the last one. I apologize for that. I'm going to try to work on finishing up these videos. Then I can get that off my plate, and I can start working on other things. So, I have 3 reviews that should be coming. Now, the 2 of the 3 reviews, the sets I believe are called Hydra Showdown, I think. Avengers Hydra Showdown. And the other one is Iron Man vs. Ultron, or something along the lines of that. Whatever the smallest set is. So here we go. And that was a weird glitch there. It had the target, but no need to worry. It got rid of itself because it was smart. So I didn't know. I think these are story clips, which is even weirder that it has a target in it. Because, you know, sometimes you'll notice they have studs in the background, so I thought maybe it has something to do with what actually happens in the game, but it doesn't. Because if you get the studs will still be there in the story clip, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, there's just this clip of Flash trying to get stuff. So first thing you gotta do here is run over. There's a flower. You need to destroy the flower, and then you can do one of those flash pad things. And I just played through the Lego game recently. I haven't completed it yet. However, there are a bunch of these for the master builders, which is where it originated. So the thing that annoys me about that is on that one they have a clip of them destroying each thing, and I like this because it's just sort of like fast. And in that game, all the master builders could do it. This game only super people and then the Flash, which is kind of weird because, you know, it's got the Flash on it, but then it's for super people, which technically they're all superheroes, so I guess they should theoretically all be allowed to do this. And you have to go through and laser this here, and I don't know if lasers are for, but, you know, I'm sure plenty of people say it. And then you gotta switch over to Cyborg with his metal things, because there's gonna be a metal thing above his head, which you should identify first with the M&M. I don't know, the MM, the double M. Martian Manhunter. So yeah, there's that. And you just gotta hop on over there. So yeah, and I fell in the water, so I just cut through that. Bomb suit. It's called, what's it called? Detonation suit? I can't think of the word. Power suit. That's what it's called. Hello, it just says random subtitles of Adam West when you can't hear him. I think that it does that sometimes. And I also fell down there, so I cut that for you. And yeah, that was a bit tricky to actually jump from there. So here's what I'm talking about. You would think those are the blue lanterns, but no, they're the Reach. I mean, I know, whatever. So yeah, like I said, this level goes through quick when you know what you're doing. I just had to kill that guy there. He's getting him out. Now, the one problem with the using the Xbox remotes is that I don't know if you guys could notice this or will be able to notice this, but there is, I don't know what to call it, sort of a blind spot or a dead spot on the remote, where if I go in the upper left-hand corner with the joystick that you used to do walking, or the upper right-hand corner, what it'll do is it'll make the character walk, and it's really, really annoying. So it does it accidentally. So I don't know. That's my explanation for why if you ever see me during these walkthroughs now, when you see the Xbox controls on it, which should be always, because I like switch back to the keyboard and just to see, do I really like it better? And yeah, I do. So now you gotta be Cyborg and uses metallicism suit. I'm kidding. Magnetic suit. Magneto. I wish there was a character that could naturally control magnets. And there was also a glitch with Martian Manhunter right there, where the laser deflected off of it. So yeah, that's great. The funny thing is, I just sort of flew through with Martian Manhunter, and the first time I did, nothing happened, so you have to actually get close to the guy, because there's usually some barrier. So I'm sure there must have been some walking barrier that you have to break by going on the ground. And I'm talking about to activate the story clip or the camera feature. If you guys remember from the level builder from Lego Indiana Jones 2, my favorite game ever, and Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4, years 1 through 4, you gotta use the level builder. And I don't know if this was in the Harry Potter one. I think it was in Indy 2, but there is a. No, I didn't know what this did at first, so it was funny. And then I saw the bonus levels, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, because I really wanted to do that. Because I kind of wanted to make my own story clips, but you know, you can't exactly do that. And yeah, so it's already over. It doesn't feel that long, guys. Oh my gosh, I keep I'm reminded never mind, but something from a game. And oh yeah, there's the javelin, which that looks really cool. And I could have bought that set, but I decided to spend my money betterfully. So yeah, now that Lego Dimensions is $100, jeez, that was really annoying. Okay, we unlocked Saint Walker. Oh yeah, and I apologize for this, but there's that free DLC pack that I downloaded. So now whenever I unlock guys, there's the Rainbow Batman and then the Rainbow Raider there. And honestly, they're kind of crappy characters. They're just there for aesthetics. They look kind of cool, but yeah. And oh my God, I keep thinking. think of the movie. I've seen one of them. I don't know how many there are, but yeah. And there's always these clips of people walking through here. Then the Flash ends up taking these guys' headphones. He's listening to the Wonder Woman thing. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned in for the next parts and the previous parts of this walkthrough. And for right now, this is Lego Breakdown Production signing out.